First step is to draw a circle, since we are talking about a cyclic quadrilateral. So I have drawn a circle, and now I will draw a cyclic quadrilateral. By cyclic quadrilateral I mean a quadrilateral whose all four vertices they lie on the circle. My cyclic quadrilateral is ready, and now I will be naming it. Let us name the quadrilateral, the cyclic quadrilateral so formed as PQRS. I am writing the vertices, the name of the points where it touches the circle inside the quadrilateral. The next step is to cut the circle. So my circle is ready. You can see this is my circle, and I have a cyclic quadrilateral which is PQRS, and the 4 points are touching the circle. Next step is to draw angles over here. So I will keep the needle of the compass over here, and I will mark this angle R first of all. So by keeping the needle of the compass here at the point, I will mark this angle R. Similarly, I will mark all other angles. Now I will be coloring each of the angles so marked with different colors. So I have taken different colors. So suppose here I am taking green color. I will color it green. Then I will color this one as purple color, and the next one as the red color, and the next one as the pink color. So I will be coloring it accordingly for the purpose. So I have colored all 4 with different colors P, Q, R and S. And now I will be using the tracing paper to trace these angles. So while tracing these angles, I will just trace them with the help of tracing paper, and then I will color them same. For example, I am tracing this angle Q, and I will write its name also, that this is angle Q. I can also take help of scale to trace. So if I am marking this as these 2 edges to be more perfect, you can use a scale to mark the ends, and then you can trace it nicely, and you will write it as R. And similarly, you will be tracing this angle and this angle. Once you have traced all 4 angles like this, and then you will be using colors on this. Since Q was green in color, so I will be coloring it green over here, and similarly R was of different color, so I will be using the same color, and accordingly I will color these 4 angles that I have. Now I have just colored the 4 angles that I had traced from the cyclic quadrilateral. Now the next step is to cut all these 4 angles. After cutting these 4 angles, I will be checking whether the opposite angles are supplementary or not. To check them, I will be placing these angles adjacent to each other and just checking whether they will be making a line or not. So we will do the next step. We will just take our pair of scissors, and we will cut the angles with it. So we will you will see that we have just cut these pieces, that is angle P, angle R, angle S and angle Q, all 4 colored angles that we have cut from the cyclic quadrilateral that we had traced. Now we will try to arrange the opposite angles, and we will try to find whether they form a line or not. So when I will place angle P and angle R, I will observe that a straight line is being formed, and since a straight line is being formed, that means the sum of these 2 angles is 180 degree. Similarly, I will place this Q and S adjacent to each other, and I will check for the a straight line being formed, and since a straight line is being formed, that means the sum of these two angles is also equal to 180 degree. This is how the pasting work is to be done. First of all, you will place the cyclic quadrilateral over here, the one which you had made, and then on the same page you will be pasting the cutout of the leftover part of the traced cyclic quadrilateral, and you will be placing angle P and angle R adjacent to each other such that you will observe that they form a line, and so therefore we conclude angle P plus R is 180 degree. Similarly, angle Q and angle S, that is the opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral. You can see these are the opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral. Angle P and angle R, angle Q and angle S. So when placed, they form a line, and if they are forming a straight line, that means the sum of the two angles is 180 degree. Hence, we have proved that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary.